Right, so in this section of the video, I will be looking at how this 100 pip move was called on GBP USD this morning. Alright, so if you notice the overall trend of the market, even though we push up and create a new high here, we actually break and close below this structure. Alright, so this is an indication of change of structure. Price came all the way down, and we create a new low and we have support here, and this area was pretty messy. As I can see here, this entire area was messy, and price went down, rejected that area, and we create a new high and we continue to move down. Now this play was done based on the break and retest of the trend line along with confirmation using the Fibonacci retracement. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys how price actually formed for me to actually take this trade this morning. So as I can see, price, one touch on the trend line, two touch all the way out, and price was respecting this trend line, and we have another touch here, and as I can see, price came down and create support in this area. So one touch, two touch all the way out, and even so, I could have taken a sell here just like this. I could have taken a sell here just like this, because the trend line is still valid, and we have another trend line that price is basically trading below. So even if I took a sell when price pull up into this area, it still would have been valid just the same, but I actually wait for price to break and retest this trend line. So as you can see, we break, and whenever you have price break structure like this, the idea is for price to pull back and retest the area that it break or the support, and then you can look for your entry for sell. Alright, so just gonna let it play out, and we'll see how price form basically. As you can see, price pulls back into the area. So as price pulls back into the area, respecting the trajectory of this trend line, I basically call the sell at 0.38233. This was my take profit one because this would have been my most recent support area, and the idea was for price to continue back down, mirroring this move, and would have secured some profit here and then just leave the rest to run for price to continue pushing bearish. Alright, and as you can see, we form a nice resistance. Price wicked all the way up, still didn't got stopped out, and then we start to break down gradually. Let's look at it on the 30-minute time frame. And trend line is used for a guide of trend, guys. That's what I use the trend line for. I use it for a guide of trend. So as you can see, price came all the way down, bounce right through 92 pips, pull back to retest this area to continue down just the same. Alright, and even if I've used the fib retracement, this would have been the most recent significant swing high to the swing low, and as you can see, price came right back into this area, and this is the golden zone. This is the golden zone right here. So this was a valid sell. We have basically four confluence here: downtrend, break and retest of the trend line, pull back in the golden zone, and we also have another trend line right here that price respect. So that's the reason behind that trade. GJ took sells from here, close out a bit early, and bam, missed the entire play. But it is what it is. That will happen most time. But yeah, it was a pretty good trade and everything worked out well.